Hello, welcome to Mention Updates. If you don't know who I am, well, nice to meet you. I'm Camilla. Now, if you are familiar with who I am and with Mention Updates, you might have noticed that I'm in a different room right now. It's because I'm in the library, Grandma Ursula's library. One of the perks of being a good friend of the Bolton lady is that I'm getting to unlock new areas. And look at this room! Isn't it crazy? I guess good taste runs in the Bolton family. And now to continue on showing great things, look at what just arrived. Woo! In the last video, I told you guys that we were super close to the 100,000 subscribers mark and asked you to subscribe to the channel. Oh, wow, you really went for it. We hit the 100K, but we also went way beyond that, which is amazing. Huge thank you on behalf of the full Merch Mention team. It really means a lot to us. Okay, time to talk about spoilers. And that means I'm about to dive into the contents that are coming out in the next days. If you have watched the last episode, you're familiar with the mysteries. If you haven't, they are basically passes where you get to earn great rewards in a track while also learning some things about some specific characters. In the previous one, we saw Amy's mystery. And by Amy, I mean that curious cat that was bringing rare fish to Maddie. And the next one is Roddy's mystery. Every year, Roddy organizes a summer camp for the local kids, and it usually takes place in the forest, but this year it's happening in Grandma Ursula's yard. However, the camp seems to be haunted. Isn't it strange? Anyway, Roddy's freaking out and decides to investigate, but finds nothing, which is a bit suspicious. But well, I'm gonna show you an image that might give you a hint of what might be happening. Anyway, during this mystery, you will get to collect badges. Yes, like in the Scouts. They will appear on your main board, and you can level them up to level 4. The higher the level, the higher the points. And these points will get you rewards straight from the rewards track. And that means coins, gems, items that will help you on your board, and decorations that will leave the whole yard ready for some camping action. Let's go now to something that I'm personally very excited about, and it's the new area. And this one that is coming out is the sauna. But first, a bit of context here. Saunas are a Finnish invention, and going to a sauna basically means that you get inside a closed room in high temperatures for a session where you sweat more than ever in your life. And while that sounds crazy, I swear to you, it's the best thing. I go to saunas at least once a week. Anyway, Heikki, the Finnish man who lives at the lighthouse, and by the way, have you checked the lighthouse on the map? That thing is big. But yeah, he has a sauna, and for some mysterious reason, it catches fire. But Maddie's fixing skills are here, and she's gonna use to help a friend out. She then leaves the mansion for a while and heads to Heikki's place to help him rebuild his beloved dry heat room. Excited to discover the new area? You will get to unlock it after you finish the study area. Now on to the next special event, aka the one that will take you to a different board. And it's called Joys of the Sea. But first, a quick recap. Do you remember Amy? That cat that I just showed here who was bringing rare fish to Maddie? She belongs to a new character, Emilio. He is Hopewell Bay's newest resident and a marine biologist. The guy has traveled the world to study ocean life, but when he started exploring the great waters of Hopewell Bay, he decided to stay. So now, for Joys of the Sea, Emilio decides to host a fishing event, to make friends with the locals, but to also understand the ecosystem around his new neighborhood a bit better. As they spot all the rare and beautiful fish, they also catch some strange things. A briefcase and a message in a bottle. He's intrigued and decides to investigate further. He tells Maddie about his findings, and she goes there to investigate. What could be in the suitcase? And what's that message in the bottle? Well, I guess that's it. Lots of stuff to enjoy through your summer. Or if you're in a place where it's winter right now, these are things to enjoy while having some cozy times, maybe with some hot chocolate. But hey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And as always, leave a comment below telling what you would like to see next in Mention Updates and in Merch Mention. See ya!